Finally, we do have a guest this evening. The Region 7 Area Agency on Aging provides various services to the community, including programs to help older adults remain independent, care management, Medicare planning, and various other services. Mayor Moore sits on the board, and we have Dinah Altum, who is our Chief Executive Director, here today to speak with council so that you can learn more about the organization.
Good evening, council members. Thank you for having me. You all received a blue packet. I'll go quickly through that at the end because there is an ask. Before that, though, I did want to come and introduce myself. You might wonder, why do we specifically need to know the CEO of Region 7 Area Agency on Aging? We do some wonderful work together with your county, which of course affects your beautiful city. And so making sure that we build relationships and that all of you are aware of the breadth of services that we offer at Region 7 is very important because they are available to your city residents. And so let me start with this. Partnerships like ours bridge the gap, many gaps anyway, that are created by the social determinants of health, which we are all very aware of how they affect our residents, the clients we're taking care of, the people we know who need services, et cetera. Region 7 helps fund the following services for the city of Saginaw and Saginaw County. Congregate nutrition, home delivered meals, case coordination and support, caregiver case management, senior center operations and senior center staffing, adult daycare, and caregiver training. There are also several more services, more than I could name in the time here today, that are available to older adults and persons with disabilities who live in your city and are in need. And so I want to make sure that you know it's as simple as dialing 1-800-858-1637 and ask the question, whatever that question is, what help you need, what help they need, if you just have them call. So what happens often is someone will look at the brochure, they'll look at the website, like, my need doesn't fit what they do. I encourage you to have them call because it is very likely that we have things that can, we have resources that can help them. For instance, it's not listed everywhere in our brochure, but we have a loan closet where we can loan durable medical equipment. And if we don't have what someone needs in there, we're going to work very hard to try to find that for them at no cost to them. And there's so much more. So again, if there is a need, you have an older adult, a person with disabilities, an adult with disabilities who has needs that you know they're struggling to get met, please have them call us. Another important part of our partnership is advocacy. Mayor Moore, of course, brings the city's needs to our attention at our board meetings and keeps us abreast of those needs, how we can help your older adults and persons with disabilities. We then take that and the information that comes from our other board members from our other 9 counties that we serve, in addition to Saginaw County, and we advocate. We advocate to keep the funding coming for those programs that I listed off, and there are some others that are available, on different years, depending on what grants are available, that we can offer as well. We also have some emergency funding that we can offer. So some of the places that we advocate for services for older adults include, but are surely not limited to, the Michigan Commission on Services to the Aging, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, the ACLS, their Michigan Bureau of Aging, Community Living, and Supports. We also belong to a couple of very important statewide organizations that help advocate, and that is the PACE Association of Michigan and the Area Agency on Aging's Association of Michigan, also known as the 4AM. You'll see some advertising coming out soon for the 4AM. The purpose of that is basically what I'm doing here, but on a broader scale, to to make sure people know, because the worst thing that I could hear as a leader is that my services are the best kept secret, right? And we get that a lot. I am very hopeful to change that. It should not be a secret. We don't want it to be. And there are more advocacy that we do as well. Contingency plan. We, through the recent government shutdown, there was a lot of fear, there still is, to some degree, for certain programs, for certain funding sources, and there's a lot of unknowns. I want you to know that the services that we fund through Region 7, which helps what you fund with your millage, right? The services that we fund went without interruption because our contingency plan is solid, and we were able to keep those funds flowing, even though they were not flowing to us from from the federal government. We were able to keep them flowing and keep services going without interruption. With that, I thank you for your partnership with our agency. Our ongoing collaboration ensures that older adults and persons with disabilities in your city and in your county will continue to have access to much-needed services. I look forward to working with all of you. As I end, I'd like to say that in the packet I have an ask, and I hope this is appropriate, because the purpose is simply to help people in need. There are 5 cards. They look like this. They just say make a call. Just call us, ask us for what you need, let us tell them how we can help them. If you could hand that out to 5 people, I would be grateful. And I know that the person that's going to get the help will be as well. There's one of these. It's a flyer, but it has little tear-offs. If you could post this in one place that you go that has a billboard, a bulletin board that you can stick it up on. We have people who do this, but the influence and the reach that we all have, adding that to our outreach specialist and others who do that, can only amplify what we're doing. And with that, if you have any questions, my card is in your folder as well, and I greatly look forward to working with each one of you and learning more how I and Region 7 can serve the residents of your city.